with us. We'll just go ahead and open it up here to questions for flame safety Javon Scruggs. Javon, I'll just start with one here. I mean, how good does it feel to be back out there on the field? I mean, I know you've been putting in the work over the summer as well, but first team practice, I mean, does it feel any different now than it did the first time you went through this?
Yeah, it feels a lot different. At first, when I first came in the fall camp, when I was a freshman, I had no clue what was going on. I didn't know anything, barely knew anybody here. So after doing 4 years of this, it's like I know everything. I know everybody. I know where certain people are supposed to be. So it's like it comes not more natural to me now, and it's more so like on the easy side, so that I can go out there and help people that is more complicated too. So yeah, it definitely feels a lot different being in my fourth year than compared to my first 2 3 years. It feels a lot different, especially day one going out there. I just feel more confident in me and also the other guys, the newer guys too. I just feel more confident in those guys too. Taking everything that we did this summer and during spring ball, so just everybody just feels more confident in chasing the standard here that we have set, and that we're going to continue to just progress with.
All right, thanks. Let's go to Emily Austin now from Flame Central.
Vaughn, how have you been able, since you're 4 years in and this is your fourth fall camp, how have you been able to manage those reps and trusting your body and not, managing that grind of fall camp? Because I know, like, day one, you guys are all
Mm-hmm.
pumped up. How do you and maybe help some of the younger guys managing your body in those reps early or throughout camp?
Just making sure you just stay hydrated for one, because that's where you get the muscle tears and all those things as camp started to go on. So that just staying hydrated, getting in the training room, the ice tubs, the cold tubs, stretching out with Coach Dom or even your position coach or even players on the team. Just doing those things right there. That's where you start to like see the separation in between guys in day 10 and 11. You start to see that separation, and those guys that are going to continue to put their best foot forward is those guys that has kept up with their body throughout the whole process of this camp. So just making sure you get in the training room or in the ice tubs or whatever it is that you need to make sure your body is fresh for the next day. That's really what it comes down to.
Next up, let's go to Damian Sortalev from the News in Advance.
Javon, compared to a year ago when the pandemic was still raging on and you guys really didn't know what was going on, did this seem like getting back to normal in a sense by having everyone there, and you guys are still worried about the pandemic and all the Delta variant, but just being somewhat back to normal with full team there, coaches there, and being able to practice together?
Oh yeah, it definitely feels a lot different. It feels back like it's getting back to normal, because everybody's back here. Nobody's really missing practice so far. It is obviously the first day, so like last year we had a couple dudes missing, about 10 dudes missing. So then we got everybody back out there. It's like we out there just swinging at the bat again, and hopefully we're gonna hit a home run with this. So just having everybody out there, coaches, staff, helpers, volunteers, it doesn't even matter. Like, it just feels normal just having everybody out there. You can just see faces that you weren't so used to seeing last year, but you were used to seeing years before. So just seeing everybody back out there, you definitely feel like a sense of normally out there.
All right, next up, let's go to Anthony Romano from DBJ7, and then we'll get to John.
Hey, Javon. Being a guy, kind of from the area, what would you say the perception of Liberty football is now compared to what it was like when you first committed there out of Appomattox?
It's low-key becoming a powerhouse. Like, everybody I know, like, that basically, like, clown me for coming here. They always want to be like, now it's like, oh, bro, you play for Liberty? Bro, can you give me talk to the coaches, or can you put in a word for me? It doesn't even matter. People just DMing me on Instagram trying to get Coach Freeze or get in contact with Coach Simons or whoever it is. Like, they just want to be able to get their foot in the door to come out here and walk on, or just be a practice player to help the team get better. So I could just, for me, just being around the area for the past couple years and being at Liberty for the last 4 years, I definitely feel like this place is becoming something special that everybody's eye is like, oh, I want to be there. It's not like, oh, I have to go there no more. It's, oh, I want to go there now. So that's really what I love, and that's the thing that I hold the most high now is, like, that we just transitioned this whole program, not even just the football, basketball, whatever. It doesn't even matter here. Like we just got a different culture here now, and this, like I said, it's not I have to go there. It's I want to go there now. So that's really what it comes down to.
It's time for a couple more. Let's get to John Manson from the Sea of Red, then we'll get to Emily.
Hey, Javon. Tell us about Skylar Thomas, the transfer that you guys got in back in the spring. What does he bring to your position, your unit group?
Oh, he brings a lot. Versatility, speed, commanded. It does whatever it is that you're looking for a defensive player in that position. He has all the tools. From mindset, his IQ is outstanding. Speed, talent, it doesn't matter. Like he's that guy that we know for a fact that he's an immediate impact to this team no matter where he plays, even if it's on special teams. He's going to be an immediate impact. That guy, Skylar, he's just so like well put together with this, from his athleticism to his mind to whatever recovery. It doesn't even matter. He has all the tools that we need to up this defense and up this team to become better and potentially to put the right foot forward to lead on the track that we want to go on.
Vaughn, you guys obviously had. Oh, sorry, Nick. Sorry. You guys obviously had a super successful season last year. When would you say that you turned the page of that chapter of that awesome year you guys had? Have you? Are you still in that chapter?
No, I'm not in that chapter. I really turned the page probably like way right before spring ball, if I'm gonna be honest, because that's when I really put the pads back on again. So it's like, all right, what we did last year doesn't affect anything this year. Obviously, we have majority of the same players, but that doesn't matter. Nobody played this in the 2021 season yet, so it doesn't even matter who we have or what they're capable of doing. We have to actually go out there and do it. So I would say I've kind of flipped the page like right before spring ball, if I'm being honest with you.